Have you ever felt like the past is an invisible rope holding you back, whether it is a sweet memory or a painful scar? We often believe that the more memories we keep, the more clearly we remember every joy and every loss, the stronger and wiser we will become. But the truth is, sometimes it works the other way around. The heaviest burden in life is not what lies ahead, but what we refuse to let go of behind us. Real freedom does not come from holding on to everything, but from knowing when to let go. Today I want to tell you a story. At first, it may sound like nothing more than a tale about a little bird in a green forest, but if you stay with me until the end, you will see yourself in it. And more importantly, you may find the answer to a question that could change the way you live. Are you truly living in the present, or are you slowly fading away in the past? Once upon a time, in a peaceful forest, there was a little bird with soft wings and a sweet, clear voice. It was free, flying across the sky every day, enjoying the sunshine and the gentle breeze. But then the bird started a strange habit. Whatever happened during the day, whether it was a beautiful sight, a joyful moment, or even a painful one, it would carve it onto a small stone. Then it placed the stone into a tiny fabric pouch that it always carried. To the bird, this was a way of holding on to life itself, like a treasure that could never be replaced. At first, this made the bird happy. Each stone felt like a memory carefully preserved. The bird believed that beautiful moments never come back, so they had to be kept safe. And what about the painful ones? It thought they were just as valuable, because behind every hurt there was always a lesson. Day after day, the pouch grew heavier. Each morning, the bird felt as if it carried an entire world of memories, but as time went on, the weight began to show. What once was a light little pouch had become heavy, dragging the bird's wings down every time it tried to fly. The flights that used to be swift and free were now slow and tiring. Still, the bird kept telling itself, "One day, these memories will make me stronger. Someday, they will be useful." The more it believed this, the more it clung to the stones, and the heavier the pouch grew. Little by little, heavier and heavier. One evening, as the sun was setting, the little bird struggled to fly across the familiar forest. Its wings trembled, its tiny body weighed down by the pouch pulling it toward the ground. At that moment, a wise old owl perched on an ancient tree branch saw the bird. With eyes glowing in the twilight, the owl asked, "Little bird, why are you carrying that heavy pouch?" The bird, out of breath but still smiling, replied, "In this pouch is my whole life. Every joy, every sorrow, every precious lesson. I want to keep them all." The owl frowned slightly, then spoke in a calm, deep voice. "But are you sure you are living for today? Or are you just dragging your wings through the weight of yesterday?" The little bird was confused. The owl's words echoed in its mind, but it could not fully understand them. To the bird, memories were treasures, they were strength. So why should it let them go? Instead of thinking it over, the bird hurriedly spread its wings and flew away. But this time, the flight was truly difficult. Every flap of its wings felt like a battle. The bird began to feel the pain and the crushing weight, yet it kept telling itself, "I am doing the right thing. I cannot let them go." Day after day, the pouch grew bigger. The stones piled up, spilling out as if they were about to swallow the tiny bird whole. What once had been freedom in flight had now turned into an exhausting struggle. Its wings trembled, and even its feathers seemed drained of life. It could no longer soar high, only wobble close to the ground, desperately holding on to the last bit of strength it had. Then one rainy morning, under the dark sky and heavy drops, the little bird tried once more to rise. But the pouch was far too heavy. It staggered, lost balance, and fell. Its fragile body hit the cold, wet earth, while the overfilled pouch of stones pressed hard against its weak chest. It struggled to move, but its wings had gone numb. The weight it had carried for so long was now crushing the very life out of it. In that moment, the bird finally understood. The memories it had cherished, believing they were treasures that would protect it, were in truth the chains that had stolen its freedom. But the realization came too late. The once clear, sweet song was now swallowed by the silence of the rain. Not long after, a few other birds flew over, curious about their friend lying still on the ground. Then the wise old owl appeared. Seeing the scene, its eyes glimmered with a deep sadness. In a soft whisper, the owl spoke, as if to the little bird, and as if to anyone still alive. Memories are meant to light the path ahead, not to bind your wings. The story of the little bird came to an end, but its echo lingers within us. Because somewhere in life, many of us are carrying heavy pouches of memories just like that. We collect every moment, both joy and sorrow, and believe that holding on will make us stronger. But in truth, the tighter we cling, the more we are dragged down, unable to rise. Memories, whether beautiful or painful, all have their own value. They teach us to treasure happiness and to learn from loss. But memories should only be a foundation, not a prison. We cannot fully live today if our hearts are still shackled by the past, and we cannot step into the future if our wings are weighed down by old stones. So the real lesson here is this: learn to let go. Let the joy remain in your memory like a dried flower. Let the sorrow settle like a storm that has already passed. You do not need to forget, but you must leave them where they belong, behind you. Only then can you fly freely toward a new sky, into the light of today. And if you find yourself carrying a heavy pouch right now, maybe it is time to set it down, because life is not measured by how many memories we keep, but by how fully we live each moment. And you deserve to live light, at peace, no longer imprisoned by the past. If this story touched your heart, share it with more people. Hit like, share, and subscribe to the channel so we can continue this journey together, a journey toward finding peace within ourselves. Because sometimes just one small story is enough to change the way we see life.